Oh, no. No. We're not streaming. Hey everybody, Panthers0822. We are going to get back into Dragon Age. I am going to focus kind of a little bit more on some side quests, but I am going to focus also on kind of some of the family issues and whatnot. So, but I do have a couple of things here that I need to... I'm not going to do night terrors. I got to complete out other things first. I am going to also complete out a few other things as well. Alright.
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit cross.
You got my letter.
You've been gone a while. I thought you had things under control.
I told you I would handle this, and I did. Now, after a year of raids on our shipments, I finally caught one of the culprits. One of our miners, Sabine, has been leaking information. Do you know him? He claims to be from your hometown in Ferelden. I would like you to get this festering sore to divulge who is behind the thefts. When you are ready, I will bring Sabine to you.
Bring Sabine back to my place.
Excellent idea. I will get him now.
Oh.
Here is the dung pile I caught leaking next week's shipment schedule. He won't tell me who he's working with. Who else has been screwing me over? Tell me, you ratting mongrel!
Instead of beating the poor man, let's appeal to his better nature.
Please, Miss Sayre, help me. I knew you since you was young and loathering. I knew your mum's family, and your pop. Mike, you got him rested.
Pathetic. I leave this bastard in your capable hands. Get me when he's ready to talk.
Thank you, Miss Sayre. Us loathering folks should stick together.
What made you betray your employer?
Before the Blight, my family had a good life in Lothering. Clean home, fertile land, friends. In Kirkwall, we lived in a hovel. People spit on us, and some days we went hungry.
I know it was hard to leave Lothering. Talk to me, so we can put all this behind us.
Soon as I tell Hubert what he wants to know, he'll kill me or throw me in prison. My life's not worth much, but my family. I only wanted to give my wife and son a better life.
I'll deal with Hubert. Just give us something to go on.
Oh, thank you, Miss Sayre. I'll talk.
Hawk, this is Lily of the Coterie. Given the importance of stopping the cargo robberies, I have enlisted a consultant.
Consultant? Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, Doug, are you ready to bark now?
There's an ambush planned tonight at Dietrich Crossing.
Tonight? That leaves you barely enough time to intercept them. You had best leave immediately.
We'll protect your precious shipment, but make sure you have the coterie's payment. Want me to deal with this runt? Free of charge. I'll drop him in a ditch on our way out.
Yes, take him. With my blessing. I assume my partner will not object.
A public showing of mercy will be good for morale. Let him go.
But he's a Pharrell, a criminal. Nobody will care what happens to him.
Think about it. Sabine turned to crime for 2 reasons. He's desperate, and he bears no love for you. Spare him publicly, and you'll earn some loyalty from the miners.
I see your point. Very well. For the sake of morale, I will spare this dog.
Oh, thank you, Miss Hayes. I know I don't deserve it, but thank you.
We're wasting time. If you find naught but corpses at the ambush, it won't be my fault. We're too late for your boys, but we'll make the rotters pay.
Let's deal with bandits. I need to level Daisy up. I haven't used her in quite some time, so I probably have quite a bit of points to spend.
That was almost too easy. Wait. I recognize that lout.
Who is he?
He's in the coterie. One of that damned fool Brekker's men.
So your organization is behind this?
We got explicit orders not to. Hubert's been good on his payments. If Brekker ordered this, the rest of his life will be very short and painful.
We have to stop these attacks once and for all.
Oh, we will. I know who to lean on to get answers. Find me in the Undercity.
Alright, let's take a minute. Let's loot here real quick. I really should check and see where we're at inventory space wise. It's actually a good idea. Yep. Oh, I'm not going to bother with that, and I'm not going to deal with that just yet. I am, however...
Canary must like it here, to stay so long.
From what I've seen, the Canary don't like anything.
That can't be true. Then...
Don't let them get away!
You coterie, one of Lily's friends.
Lily was one of ours. She was working for you, and now she's dead. You get one chance. Did you kill her?
Lily didn't die by my hand. Someone else did this.
Explain yourself.
Present minor misunderstandings aside, I believe our purposes are the same. One of the scum that attacked my caravans worked for someone in the coterie named Brecker. Lily said she'd look into it. I think Brecker had her killed.
Brecker, If you're lying, I'll find you. Men, we have to get to the bottom of this. Now.
All right. Need to...
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Completely went the wrong way. That was my own bad. All right.
Turn up your purses, Kurtwall.
Okay.
I don't like the looks of this.
That should do it.
Deal with the little dudes first, then we'll deal with the mage. Or at least that's my plan. Ah. What the hell am I trapped on? She needs more life.
That's the last of them.
Okay. Let's come down here, get the money, or whatever the item is. Same here. Could always use more potions. I like potions. Excuse me. All right. Let us level up. We're gonna bring our cunning up. Okay. Magic's at 24. Ella's at 18, but she needs more health. Yeah, I haven't leveled her in quite some time. Alright. 25s. There we go. Points. She's one level away from that. Okay. So we're going to confirm all of that. She definitely needs that. And oh, she already got it. Okay, that's fine. All right. And then we're gonna save here real quick. Alright, now that she's actually got a bit more life.
You must be Brecker.
And you're that lice-covered refugee.
You'd better leave the bone pit shipments alone. Understand?
You're making demands of me. You own half a stake in a mine and you think you're somebody, huh? Some Fereldans don't have the courtesy of knowing when to bloody die.
Alright, let's deal with... Yeah, that's a pretty accurate statement. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any healing. Although I might want to give her healing next time she levels up.
Oh, I got one.
he strapped on? Seriously? All right. Okay, what am I missing? I don't see any glow. I don't see anything that tells me. Don't know why I did that.
Those shits better pay up.
Okay. I actually really need to go and talk to Anders.
I found the thieves responsible for the cargo thefts. I put them out of business.
Excellent. With that resolved, the mine's profits will soar. For now, partner, please be sure to visit our workers occasionally. You have a knack for keeping them happy.
Yeah, I might have a knack for keeping them happy, but the game doesn't give me a residual income from the bone pit. That was actually one of the things that seriously bugged me about this game, was that you own half of the bone pit, but you do not see a residual income from that, which really blows, actually. I want to go and check the Channer's board here real quick. Too bad. Although I may not have the specific content purchased. So... actually go here to the Black Emporium real quick. See what I've got.
The Templar.
Yeah, she might actually find that useful. I don't have as much as I thought I did. $49 versus 46. An open with a +2% critical. And a +5 critical damage. It's not bad. How about you? You are 46. How about you? You're 49. +26 to attack and +2% critical chance. And then open rune slot. Which means I'll sell you. Okay, we're gonna sell all our junk. Alright, we don't have as much as I thought we did. Alright. Inventory. Oh, you don't have crap. We need to fix that. Oh, wrong slot. You can go there, you can go there, and you can go there. Definitely works. Alright, we need to bring up Avaling's strength, dex, and health. Go to Guardian. Still can't do 2 of those. Alright. And Varric, we're gonna up Dex, Cunning, and Health. And then we are gonna come over. Oh, we're working on Marksman, that's right. Still want to bring her health up a little bit. Alright, I can do the other things on my own time. Not gonna waste time with the non-importante stuff. Gotta love the ambient noise in this game. It's fantastic.
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
How do we stop them?
My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the Free Marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
If this plot exists, it must be exposed.
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
I thought you might like this.
You got me a gift? I hardly think I've done anything to deserve that. Is it a... That's a Tevinter Chantry amulet. Do you want me to get executed? It's sacrilege to wear those in any land under the Divine.
The Divine condemned their chantry because it freed mages from the Circle. I thought you might sympathize.
I like it. Maybe not on the outside of my clothes. I'm not that eager to face the hangman's noose. But I appreciate the thought. I've never really thought about what life would be like in the Tevinter Chantry. In the Circle, they make it sound like the Void itself. The Black Divine stalking Thedas, making it unsafe for kittens and virgins.
Mages have been free in Tevinter forever. It hasn't fallen yet.
Well, they did invade the Black City in their hubris and unleash Darkspawn on us all, right? That's kind of the Circle's whole rationale. But I think that has more to do with being a Magister than a mage. I appreciate the gift. Perhaps one day I can return one as meaningful.
Alright, so we've got that quest started. We've got a few others. And I am just about out of time for this particular episode. I know I didn't get a lot done, but that is okay. One last thing I do want to... Oh, I meant to go to Fenris's house, not my place. Yes, I'm sure.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
I have a game.
I'd like that.
Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
I thought Daenerys considered you valuable.
He wasn't given a choice. The look on his face as the ship pulled out was priceless. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these Fog Warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them, so I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Got a few more minutes that I can do this conversation.
How well did you know these Fog Warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
This can't be easy to talk about.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
Perhaps you're right.
To you, Hawk. May I fight at your side for years to come.
Alright, well at this point guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to get back to we're going to go back to my my house, and this is where I'm going to call it. So I want to thank you guys so much. I know we didn't get a lot done, but we did get a couple of further storyline points furthered. Couple of things completed. So at this point, next episode I'm gonna focus on on the companions. So I'm gonna finish out a couple of companion quests, or at least as many as I can within the time that I have. But until the next time, this is Panther 0822. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.